6 a.m. on a Sunday. No one's here. Literally empty building. There's not even a barista or waitress. I wanted to get a coffee from here. So I went next door into like this gym that a lot of the guys get their coffees from because it's a little bit cheaper there. And spoke to the guy and he's like, oh no, the coffee machines doesn't start till 7 as well. I was like, oh fuck's sake. So just sitting around killing time basically. I've got like 15 minutes till I train. And and there's just an angry dog in here as well. Like I tried to pet it when I walked in and I saw its tail just fucking shoot up and like not wag but like, go stiff. And I've seen that that's like a sign, like a dog doesn't like it, and it's like growling at me, and I was like, "What the fuck, bro? What's your problem?" I know white people do this all the time. Like pet dogs. I was like, "Yeah, let me try being a white person for one," because I don't usually do that shit. Anyone who's not white doesn't pet dogs as you go past them. Oh, he's underneath me. What the fuck? Yo, you better fucking. Why the fuck are you there? I thought you didn't like me. I just kicked him by accident. He's like underneath the table. He's just sleeping menacingly. Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, if you're getting a workout in today, if you're still doing deep work today, then I commend you for that. You've got every reason to take a day off, to go slow, to get off consistency a little bit. But in my opinion, at least for me and my values, you just feel better, honestly, when you're on this shit. You know what I mean? Like, you feel better when you're doing the good habits, when you've been more consistent. Like, recently, I've been super consistent in my sleep. Like, I'm actually really proud of this. I've made the most progress in my sleep so far in the last few years of, like, trying to improve it. Just by nailing the consistency. Like, I'm talking, like, I go to sleep within, like, a 5-minute window now. So I have this whole routine at 7 p.m. I turn off all the lights and I just light candles instead. And then at 8:40, my alarm goes off and that's basically, okay, turn everything off. So I go blow out all the candles. I've already brushed my teeth and everything. And just get into bed and start reading with my Kindle, like on the low lights, like with this like e-reader device. And I fall asleep, or at least I'm in bed within like a 5-minute window for the last like probably about a week straight, maybe about 5 days or so. And I can see the difference already, honestly. And it made me think that before this, I was so inconsistent, but I didn't think I was. Like, you would think you're consistent if you go to bed. If your bedtime is 10 p.m., for example, and you go to bed at 9:30 or 10:45, or, the one time per week where you voluntarily stay up a little bit and you go to bed at like 11:15 or something. I did some research. It turns out like that's actually really bad to even have like a 1-hour window in when you sleep and when you wake up. And the best quartile, like the sort of best regularity in your sleep is within 15 minutes of bedtime, within 15 minutes of wake up time. So you just want to be on the minute, like literally have this ritual at nighttime. And since I've been doing it for about 5 days, like I track my sleep, right? And I've seen the data and I'm like, fuck me, like this is good. I've never had like 90% efficiency before. Sleep efficiency is like, how much time in bed did you actually sleep? And a good sleep efficiency is like 85%. And mine has always been like 68, 70, really inefficient sleep, tossing and turning and shit. Recently it's been like 85, 90, 91. The amount of deep sleep and REM sleep I've gotten has just went up by about 30% in the last few days as well. It's been like consistently 2 hours, 10 minutes, 2 hours, 20 minutes on both. Whereas usually it's about 1.5 hours or so. So it's even went up by about 50% actually. So it's fucking insane, man. I feel nice. I feel like I was looking at my physique and I was like, fuck me, I think I just put on muscle mass in the last few days as well. Like, I don't know if that's a placebo or not. But yeah, I've just been nailing the consistency. That's why I'm here today. That's why I woke up at the same time. For this session, I didn't message my coach telling him like, oh, it's Sunday, let's go a little bit later. It's like, nah, fuck it. Just hit the consistency 7 days a week. It's the same, the advice I'd give to you. It's like, bro, just do it 7 days a week. Go to bed at the same time every single day. Wake up at the same time every single day. Go 7 days a week. You actually, like, I know, like, you think that you don't want to do that. You think that you want like a late night. You think that you want to like take a day off. But overall, you're actually happier and more fulfilled when you actually just stick to the routine. How interesting is that? Like guys like us, like we're happier when we just stick to the routine. We're less happy when we get off the routine, get off the sort of high performance, productive mindset, and go have like a normal day where, where you have like a cheat meal, for example. Like, you think a cheat meal feels nice, but the day where you have one is a worse day than when you don't, when you just eat consistently. So it's like, why do these things? Why even break your diets? Why go to sleep late one night just because you feel like staying up? Because you'll literally have a better life, never mind even way better health and performance and everything. But you just feel, at least for me, like I just feel better about my life. I feel so much more fulfilled in life when I'm way more consistent. So yeah, I wish that for you because look, I know that there's so many distractions, there's so many things that pull you away from this path where you think like, oh, I'll get FOMO, I'll get fear of missing out if I don't stay up and watch like the UFC or something with two friends or whatever. And by all means, go and enjoy some social events. You know what I mean? It's fine, but just be careful of like the random inconsistencies of just slacking. There's a phrase that I really like, which is, which way does a tree fall? The way that it leans. Like, you're gonna fall in the direction that you're leaning to, that you're slacking to right now. And you probably know what it is. It's probably flashed in your mind in the last few seconds and you've not just wanted to admit it yet. But you're probably slacking in a few ways that you know. And that's exactly the way that you'll fall. If you have any kind of competition in the next few months, that's why you'll fail, is because you of this thing in your mind, like, oh yeah, diet's not been good recently, sleep's been a bit fucked, keep drinking, whatever it is. If, for example, you've got this goal, like, oh yeah, I really want to become successful, I really want to make money online and stuff, but then you know that the kind of content you're watching isn't inspiring or productive, but it's just like mindless brain rot, you're gonna know that's the reason why when you've wanted to like go take a trip or travel or whatever it is, that you're not able to. Which way does a tree fall? The way that it leans. So make sure you're fucking leaning in the right direction. Make sure you're not just like slacking on purpose. Life is hard enough as it is. There's already like tons of shit that's gonna take you off your course. There's already like mistakes and illnesses and these external circumstances. You may as well try to make yourself 100% consistent, knowing that the world is going to throw some shit at you to make that an average of like 90%, and you're still going to be way higher than everyone else. Because if you're aiming for like 60, 70, 80% consistency, you're going to end up more like 50 or something, just because like the world throws its shit at you. So coach is here now. Let's do this. You like that, bro? Not always, not always. So. That's it. Yeah, absolutely.
Yo, that's massive. Oh, yeah, massive.
Good shot.
That's better.
There we go. There we go.
That hurts.
Ooh.
That's it. Better.
Oh.
Fun. Stop spamming that shit, bro. Fucking Mortal Kombat, bro.